So the Springboks have just announced their side that will be taking on Wales in their first challenge of 2024, of course, with an Irish series just around the corner. Few players unavailable for this game, with it being outside of the international window. They have still got a strong squad here and a strong lineup taken on the Welsh. Looking through, we'll jump straight into it. Number 1, Oxnashare. Number 2, Malcolm MARX, a man who we haven't seen in action for the Springboks in a very long time. It's fantastic to see that man back. And number 3, it is Vincent Koch. He'll be starting ahead of Frans Malherbe, who will instead be coming off the bench. In the lock and jaw, it is Eben Etzebeth at number 4, with number 5 being Franco Mostert. At the moment, with the injuries, I believe this is the strongest combo that the Springboks could go with. There's no Lutiaga at the moment, no RG Snyman, so hopefully these two can remain injury-free heading into that Irish series. In the loose forward trio, it will be Kwagga Smith at number 6. There were question marks of whether he would be fit in time for this contest, and he is. He's looking very good in training, and I'm sure he'll be looking very good at number 6 in this game. Number 7, Peter Steph Toy. When you talk about looking good, that man in the Rugby World Cup final just had an absolutely dream performance. If he can back that up in this game as well as the Irish series, it's going to be a handful for any opposition. Number 8, Evan Ruiz. He is going to get himself the start. There were talks of whether or not maybe Pepsi Buthelezi could have been the option, but with Kwagga Smith coming back, it meant that only one of those two out of Ruiz or Pepsi Buthelezi were going to get that starting spot. And in the end, Evan Ruiz was the one who does end up getting it. Number 9, they have gone with Faf de Klerk, with number 10 being Jordan Hendrickse. Now, I can tell you right now, not many people were expecting Hendrickse to be in the starting lineup. Mani Lebok, Sia Masuku, they were the two that were talked about. After Lebok's performance in the URC quarter-final, people felt like maybe Masuku would be the man that then gets the nod, but they have gone with Jordan Hendrickse. So Rassi, he's back in the youngster. See whether or not it does end up paying off. Out on the left wing, it has Makazole Mapimpi. In the midfield, they have gone with Andre Esterhuizen as the number 12, with number 13 being Jesse Kriel. So no Damien de Lindy in the starting lineup for this contest, but Esterhuizen, of course, loves running that ball hard. Jesse Kriel with insane pace on the outside. It's going to be a formidable centre pairing for the Springboks lineup. Number 14, it is the youngster Edward van der Merwe. He will get his debut for the Springboks here. And then number 15, Apelele Fassi to close out the starting Springbok side. Looking through at the bench, it is going to be Bongyo Manambi at number 16, which does mean we will not see the debut of Andre Hugo Fenter, and we also will not be seeing Joseph Dweba in this matchup. Untatoku Machunu does get his opportunity. He has one cap in the past for the Boks. Will get himself another one here. And number 18, like I mentioned, it is going to be Frans Malherbe for the replacement Springbok front row. Salman Moura, he is there at number 19, with Ben Jason Dixon getting the opportunity at 20. It will be his debut for the South African side. Grant Williams at 21. Sasha Feinberg, Ngume Zulu. I know a lot of people are excited about that, and also probably a little bit surprised. Once again, I mentioned it was the Lebok versus Masuku argument, yet they've gone with neither in this matchup. So I wonder whether or not he's going to be the replacement 10, or whether maybe Rassi's got a different plan for him. The reason I say maybe the 10 is because they have got Damien Dialendi as the number 23, which to me says that they're going to be using him in the centres, and then maybe Ngume Zulu could be at the 13 jersey. Just a little bit uncertain at the moment what the plan is, but of course we know with Rassi Erasmus there's always a plan, and there's always some execution that is just around the corner from taking place. But this game, it is going to be an extremely entertaining one. First match of the year for South Africa before they head into that Irish series, as well as their game up against Portugal, and then followed by the Rugby Championship. We are going to be covering all the games on the channel, as well as a preview coming out a little bit later on in the week for this matchup, so be sure to check that out. Let me know what you think of the Springboks lineup in the comments down below, and I will see you all for the next one.